Welcome to Storybridge English, where learning becomes your bridge to excellence.
Bridge to Terabithia. Written by Catherine Patterson. Retold by Storybridge English. Level 2. Listen and Shadow. Part 1. Jess's World. Jess Ahrens, a quiet and sensitive 10-year-old, lived in the countryside where life seemed both simple and stifling. As the middle child, he often felt overlooked. His father was always busy with work, his mother exhausted, and his sisters more interested in teasing than understanding him. Jess's true passion was drawing, but to his family it appeared childish and unimportant. At school, he dreamed of proving himself by becoming the fastest runner in the 5th grade, practicing each morning across the open fields. Yet, despite his efforts, he carried a constant sense of loneliness and invisibility. Part 2. Meeting Leslie. At the beginning of the school year, a new student, Leslie Burke, arrived from the city. From the very first moment, it was clear she was different. She dressed in unusual clothes, spoke with a bold confidence, and always seemed lost in books. When the class held its much-anticipated race, everyone expected Jess to win easily. Instead, to the shock of all, Leslie sprinted past the boys and claimed victory. Though Jess's pride was bruised, he could not ignore her strength. Over time, respect replaced resentment, and as the two outsiders discovered their shared sense of not belonging, a genuine friendship began to grow. Part 3. The Creation of Terabithia. One afternoon, Jess and Leslie ventured into the woods beyond their homes. There, they found an old rope dangling across a swollen creek. Swinging across was both frightening and exhilarating, and on the far side, they stumbled upon a quiet, hidden grove. Captivated by its mystery, they declared it their own secret kingdom, Terabithia. In this magical land, Jess was crowned king and Leslie queen. Together they imagined fierce battles against giants, guarded their realm with courage, and allowed their creativity to wash away the dullness of ordinary life. Part 4. Growing Friendship. As the weeks passed, Jess and Leslie returned to Terabithia day after day, their friendship deepening with every adventure. Jess, once shy and unsure, discovered new confidence through Leslie's fearless imagination. She opened the door to books, stories, and worlds he had never dared to enter. In return, Jess shared his loyalty and kindness, grounding their adventures in trust. Through her, Jess realized that imagination was not just play. It was a powerful force that gave him courage and reshaped how he saw himself. Part 5. A Special Trip. One morning, Jess's favorite teacher, Miss Edmonds, invited him to join her on a trip to the art museum. Nervous yet thrilled, Jess entered a place filled with paintings that seemed alive with color and meaning. For the first time, he allowed himself to believe that his dream of becoming an artist might truly be possible. That afternoon, he returned home filled with hope and inspiration, only to be struck by devastating news. Part 6. Tragedy. While Jess had been away, Leslie attempted to cross the swollen creek alone. The rope, weakened by the heavy rain, snapped, and she fell into the rushing water. She drowned before anyone could save her. When Jess heard the news, disbelief consumed him. Guilt followed quickly. If I had been there, maybe she would still be alive. His heart shattered under the weight of grief, and for days he drifted, unable to face the emptiness Leslie had left behind. Part 7. Healing and the Bridge. Time passed slowly, but Jess began to recall the gifts Leslie had given him: imagination, courage, and the strength to see the world in new ways. Determined not to let Terabithia fade away, he built a real wooden bridge across the creek, a lasting symbol of their shared kingdom. When he crossed it with his younger sister, Maybelle, he made her the new princess of Terabithia. In that moment, Jess stepped into his role as protector of the land, carrying Leslie's spirit with him and proving that love and friendship can outlive even death. Part 8. Message of the story. Bridge to Terabithia leaves us with timeless lessons. True friendship has the power to transform us. Imagination can give us the bravery to endure hardship. And even in the face of loss, love and hope remain. Jess learns that, though Leslie is gone, her influence lives on in his heart, guiding him toward a life of creativity, kindness, and resilience. Quick understanding check. 1. Why does Jess often feel invisible in his family? Pause and select the correct answer. B. His parents are too busy, and his sisters tease him. 2. What is Jess's true passion? Pause and select the correct answer. C. Drawing pictures. 3. Why does Jess want to become the fastest runner in school? Pause and select the correct answer. D. To gain recognition and respect. 4. What makes Leslie stand out when she arrives at school? Pause and select the correct answer. B. She wears unusual clothes and shows confidence. 5. What happens during the much-anticipated race at school? Pause and select the correct answer. A. Leslie defeats all the boys. 6. How do Jess and Leslie first reach their secret place in the woods? Pause and select the correct answer. C. By swinging on a rope. 7. What role does Leslie play in Jess's personal growth? Pause and select the correct answer. B. She opens his mind to imagination, books, and courage. 8. Why does Jess feel inspired after visiting the art museum? Pause and select the correct answer. A. He believes his dream of being an artist might be possible. 9. What tragic event changes Jess's life forever? Pause and select the correct answer. C. Leslie drowns when the rope breaks. 10. What does Jess do to honor Leslie's memory? Pause and select the correct answer. C. He builds a real wooden bridge and makes Maybelle the new princess.
Excellent job! You're getting better every day. Step by step, you're crossing the bridge to English. Now try the next level video or explore another story to practice more English. And don't forget, subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Let's keep learning together here at Storybridge English.